The Young and the Restless spoilers next 2 week February 10th to February 21st 2024. A web of deception in Genoa City. Genoa City has always been a crucible of secrets and shifting allegiances, a place where every smile hides a scheme and every embrace masks betrayal. Recently, however, the delicate balance of power has been threatened by a series of enigmatic events and clandestine machinations. Among the whispers in shadowy corridors and hushed conversations over coffee in upscale cafes, one name has resurfaced with alarming persistence: Holdom. Yet, despite the buzz, no one has seen him, and his whereabouts remain a mystery. What plan could he be formulating, and why is he conspicuously absent from the city he once influenced so deeply? The enigmatic absence of Holdom has long been an elusive figure, a man whose actions have rippled through Genoa City like a silent undercurrent, influencing events from behind the scenes. His current absence is as unsettling as it is strategic. Rumors abound. Some say he has retreated to a remote estate, meticulously planning a return that could unsettle the established order, while others believe he has aligned himself with an unknown adversary, orchestrating moves from a safe distance. His disappearance, far from signaling a retreat, has instead ignited a firestorm of speculation. Many wonder if his silence is a prelude to a more calculated, dangerous maneuver, one that could upend the lives of those entrenched in the city's power struggles. Nate's bittersweet reunion. In a seemingly contrasting tale of hope amidst turmoil, Nate has recently experienced a profound personal revelation. After years of grappling with questions of identity and belonging, Nate finally met his long-lost biological brother. The reunion, filled with heartfelt emotion and tentative optimism, breathed new life into his world. For a moment, it seemed as if fate had smiled upon him, offering a glimpse of familial happiness that had long been elusive. Yet, even as Nate savored this hard-won connection, an undercurrent of danger pulsed just beneath the surface. The arrival of his brother, rather than signifying a complete return to normalcy, has instead served as a portent, a subtle warning that the dark clouds of impending conflict are gathering on the horizon. Nate's newfound joy is tinged with caution, as he senses that this reunion, however miraculous it might be, is also the harbinger of challenges yet to come. The city, it seems, is never content to let the past remain buried, and every bright moment is shadowed by the promise of new threats. Summer's vengeful pursuit. Meanwhile, Summer has embarked on a perilous path of retribution that has quickly become the talk of every social circle in Genoa City. Known for her steely determination and uncompromising nature, Summer has set her sights squarely on Sharon, the woman accused of a horrific crime that continues to haunt the community. Accusations swirl like storm clouds. Sharon is implicated in the death of Heather, a tragedy that has scarred many lives. Although Sharon has managed to maintain her innocence in the eyes of the law and many citizens, Summer is resolute in her belief that justice has not been served. With a cold, calculated precision, Summer has begun executing her plans for revenge. Every action, every whispered threat, is designed to erode Sharon's reputation and force her to confront the consequences of her alleged transgressions. Yet, even as Summer orchestrates her vendetta, the truth remains ambiguous, an intricate tapestry of half-truths and lingering doubts. For Summer, the quest is personal, driven by a desire to see accountability meted out, even if it means plunging deeper into a world of moral ambiguity and perpetual conflict. Phyllis's family versus the shield of innocence. Not far from the center of these turbulent events stands the embattled family of Phyllis. For years, they have nursed their own grievances and desires for retribution, their collective aim fixed on punishing Sharon for a wrong that many believe she committed. Their methods, ranging from subtle manipulation to overt schemes, have been relentless. Yet, no matter how fervently they pursue their goal, their efforts have consistently been thwarted by an unexpected twist of fate. Sharon has been officially declared innocent. This declaration has not only insulated Sharon from legal repercussions but has also instilled in her a near-mythical aura of untouchability. The very thought of challenging her is met with a mix of fear and admiration. No one dares to cross the woman who has seemingly risen above scandal. Standing as the final bulwark against any assault on Sharon is Nick, a man whose loyalty and protective instincts are as formidable as they are unwavering. Nick has become Sharon's guardian, a living testament to the idea that sometimes, the strength of one individual can halt the tide of retribution. Every attempt by Phyllis's family to orchestrate Sharon's downfall is met with Nick's steadfast defense, creating a standoff that leaves the community on tenterhooks. Claire's investigation, love, betrayal, and the pursuit of truth amidst these high-stakes power plays, another drama unfolds, one that touches the tender heart of personal betrayal and the fragility of love. Claire, whose own romantic life has often been a battleground of trust and suspicion, has received alarming reports regarding the relationship between Kyle and Summer. The whispers suggest that there may be more to their association than meets the eye. Are they merely entangled in a complicated friendship, or is there a forbidden romance simmering beneath the surface? Determined to uncover the truth, Claire embarks on an investigation that is as personal as it is relentless. With each new piece of evidence, her anxiety grows. The prospect of an affair not only threatens the delicate balance of her own love life but also stands as a betrayal that she finds utterly unforgivable. Claire's resolve is clear. Should she discover that Summer is indeed intent on sabotaging her relationship with Kyle, there will be no absolution. Her wrath, fueled by a mixture of heartache and righteous indignation, promises to be as swift as it is unyielding. In her eyes, love must be defended at all costs, and any act of treachery will not go unpunished. The intersecting paths of fate in Genoa City, every character is a thread in a vast, interwoven tapestry of ambition, love, and retribution. The mysterious absence of Holdom casts a long shadow over the unfolding events. His unknown plans may well be the catalyst that ignites further chaos, uniting or dividing the city's most powerful figures in unexpected ways. Nate's bittersweet reunion with his brother, while offering hope, simultaneously underscores the fragile nature of happiness in a city perpetually on the brink of disaster. Summer's pursuit of revenge against Sharon, driven by personal loss and a burning desire for justice, complicates matters further. Her actions have inadvertently thrown her into direct conflict with not only Sharon but also with those who stand by her side, most notably, Nick. As Phyllis's family struggles to exact their long-awaited punishment on Sharon, their efforts are continually stymied by the woman's proclaimed innocence and Nick's unyielding guardianship. Amid these grand conflicts, Claire's investigation into the potential scandal involving Kyle and Summer adds a layer of intimate, personal drama that threatens to ripple out into the broader narrative. Her determination to protect her own happiness is a stark reminder that, in Genoa City, even the most private of hearts can become entangled in public vendettas. What lies ahead? As the tension mounts, the city stands on the cusp of a transformation. Every decision, every whispered conversation, has the potential to alter the delicate balance of power. Holdom's elusive maneuvers hint at a storm that is gathering strength far beyond the immediate conflicts between families and lovers. His calculated absence from Genoa City is a puzzle that remains unsolved, a silent promise that his return, whenever it may be, could bring with it a tidal wave of change. For Nate, the bittersweet joy of family reconnection is now tainted by the ominous signals of looming danger. Summer's quest for vengeance, no matter how fervently pursued, is fraught with moral quandaries that challenge the very notions of justice and retribution. And as Claire delves deeper into the tangled web of personal betrayal, one truth becomes abundantly clear: in Genoa City, every heart carries secrets, and every secret has the power to ignite a revolution. In this relentless interplay of ambition, loyalty, and desire, the fate of Genoa City hangs in the balance. As characters navigate the treacherous waters of deceit and passion, one cannot help but wonder, when all the hidden agendas finally converge, who will emerge unscathed, and who will be forever changed by the scars of betrayal. Only time will tell, and until then, the city, and its inhabitants, can only brace for the inevitable storm. The stage is set, the players are in motion, and the intricate dance of destiny continues. In the shadows, Holdom watches and plans, the silent architect of what may soon be the most tumultuous chapter in Genoa City's storied history. A dangerous game, Phyllis, Billy, and the betrayal that could change everything. Genoa City thrives on ambition, deception, and a relentless hunger for control. Every whispered conversation, every stolen glance, and every carefully orchestrated move carries the potential to dismantle relationships, shift power dynamics, and upend lives. Among the many tangled webs being woven in this city of secrets, one new affair is brewing. One that has the potential to destroy more than just hearts. Phyllis, ever the master manipulator, has found herself in a thrilling yet dangerous game with Billy Abbott. While on the surface, their interactions may seem casual, a deeper, more illicit connection has begun to take shape. And behind this newfound closeness lurks an explosive truth that could send shockwaves through Genoa City. A dangerous affair in the shadows for Phyllis. There is no greater pleasure than knowing she holds the power to manipulate emotions, twist truths, and shape the destinies of those around her. When she first sensed a flicker of unresolved tension between herself and Billy, she seized the opportunity. A few subtle words, a lingering touch, and a knowing glance were all it took for the sparks to ignite. Billy, ever the thrill-seeker, found himself drawn into Phyllis's orbit once again. Despite his relationship with Sally, he couldn't deny the allure of the familiar, the comfort of Phyllis's understanding gaze, and the undeniable chemistry that had once defined their past. Their clandestine meetings began innocently, an exchange of laughter, a shared drink, a moment of nostalgia. But soon, those moments turned into something far more dangerous. They were careful at first. Meetings in hidden corners of town, stolen hours behind closed doors, secret phone calls that ended with whispered promises. They both knew what they were doing was wrong, yet the thrill of the forbidden kept them coming back for more. But Phyllis, as always, had a larger game in mind. Phyllis's plan, destroying Sally, one move at a time. Phyllis was never one to settle for just a fleeting romance. This affair wasn't just about rekindling an old spark, it was about destroying Sally's spectra. Sally, the fiery and ambitious woman who had worked her way into Billy's heart, was the obstacle in Phyllis's path. She saw Sally as an opportunist, a woman who had weaseled her way into the world of the Abbotts and taken what she didn't deserve. But more than anything, Phyllis saw an opportunity to strike. She knew exactly what she had to do. The affair with Billy was never just about rekindling a past love, it was about setting up the perfect moment for exposure. Phyllis's plan was simple yet devastating. Lure Billy in completely. She needed him to be emotionally invested, to believe that what they had was more than just a reckless mistake. Expose the affair at the right moment, but not just any moment. She needed Sally to find out in the most humiliating way possible, to ensure that there was no coming back for her. Watch Sally lose everything: Billy, her reputation, her place in Genoa City. Phyllis wanted to strip her of everything she had worked so hard for. The more she thought about it, the more exhilarating the idea became. This wasn't just revenge. This was complete annihilation. Billy's blind spot, a warning from Jack. But while Phyllis was busy plotting the destruction of Sally, Jack Abbott was noticing something else entirely. He had been watching Billy with growing concern, sensing that his brother was once again veering off course. Billy was a man with great potential, charming, intelligent, and driven, but also prone to self-destruction. Jack had spent years watching Billy make one impulsive decision after another, and now, it seemed history was repeating itself. So, he decided to intervene. One evening, as Billy was leaving Jabot, Jack called him into his office. "Billy, I need to talk to you," Jack said, his voice measured but firm. Billy sighed, already knowing where this conversation was headed. "If this is about work, I'm handling it, Jack." "That's the problem," Jack replied, leaning forward. "You're handling it instead of focusing on it. Jabot is more than just a job, Billy. It's our family legacy. And if you want to be a part of something bigger than just your next impulsive decision, you need to start taking it seriously." Billy frowned. "I am taking it seriously." Jack shook his head. "No, you're distracted. I don't know what's going on with you, but I do know this: if you don't get your act together, you're going to lose more than just your reputation. You'll lose the future that you could have had." The warning struck a nerve. Jack wasn't just an older brother, he was a figure Billy had always wanted to impress, to prove himself to. And now, with everything going on, Jack was right, he was losing focus. Jack stood up, his voice lowering as he delivered one final message. You have the chance to be one of the most successful men in Genoa City, Billy. But only if you stop running from responsibility and start embracing it. Don't waste this opportunity. The inevitable explosion. But was Billy really capable of changing? Or was it too late? Phyllis had set her trap, and soon, the affair would be exposed. Sally, who had believed in Billy, would be devastated. And Phyllis would watch with satisfaction as another one of her enemies fell. Yet, in the shadows, another battle was brewing. Would Billy heed Jack's advice and walk away before it was too late? Or would he allow himself to be consumed by temptation and lose everything in the process? One thing was certain, Genoa City was about to witness one of its most scandalous betrayals yet.